Veterans re-entering civilian life face many challenges, including finding a job. I'm Montel Williams. Welcome to this edition of Military Makeover Operation Career. Today, inspirational stories of former servicemen and women who have reinvented themselves and are thriving at companies who value their unique skills. Great companies hire great employees. Hiring men and women who've been battle-tested, often in the toughest environments. Great companies hire military vets. We went to Ridgeland, Mississippi to discover the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why.
Here we are in Afghanistan, 120 degrees. We just landed in our UH-60 Black Hawk, planning for a forward arming refueling point.
That's a picture of me getting promoted for the first time to first lieutenant in Korea.
This is me in Mosul, Iraq in 2003, getting ready for patrol.
Natural disasters occur with frequency and ferocity and are not for the faint of heart. HORNE, a top 30 accounting firm, entrusts its best team members when only the best are needed.
At HORNE, we are a top 30 accounting firm that's really transitioned into a full-service professional services firm. We serve clients in all 50 states and have over 18 offices throughout the entire country in Puerto Rico. We serve clients in things like disaster recovery, natural disaster recovery, through accounting, of course, construction management, and large-scale project management. We look to hire the best to serve our clients, and often we find the best are veterans who are mission-oriented, who serve a higher purpose, and who know what it's like to serve on a team.
An Army combat veteran, having served 30 years. I've been assigned to some of the Army's most legendary divisions and organizations. Those include the 1st Infantry Division, the 2nd Infantry Division, the 25th Infantry Division, and the 82nd Airborne Division. Been deployed multiple times in support of Desert Storm, Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, and also Uphold Democracy in Haiti. As an Army aviator, I was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for aerial operations in combat. The leadership skills gained in the military is a direct link to what I do with HORNE. In HORNE, we deliver with care, particularly to survivors of disasters, hurricanes, floods, and tornadoes. That's what we do. But more importantly, the deliver with care allows us to anticipate their needs, and we respond to that and provide new homes and housing and assets to those in need.
And Terry's not alone. Hiring the best comes naturally to a company like HORNE.
Being in the Army was the best thing I could have done for myself. I joined when I was young, and that helped mold and shape the person I am today by instilling integrity and perseverance. You know, within the trials and tribulations of being in the service, it taught me to be the best version of myself. Being a military police officer, there's a strong sense of community, there's a shared purpose and a common working goal. And working here at HORNE, I've experienced the same type of community. There's a sense of belonging here and a dedication to the work. I'm a member of HORNE Data and Technology team, serving as process automation developer. I help build and implement software solutions to automate and streamline repetitive business processes. Working in the technology field, there is a learning and adaptive way to meet your client needs, and having that ability to adapt to, it's crucial for business. So we strive to do our absolute best and create that process for our clients.
I was fortunate to be able to serve 27 years in the Army, leading and training soldiers. It was tremendously gratifying, and I was able to do that in the States and overseas, and in deployments to Saudi Arabia and Iraq, and to Guantanamo, and to Bosnia-Herzegovina. And the thing I'm most proud of, frankly, was Bosnia-Herzegovina. We brought peace to that nation. Years later, I met a woman who's become friends of ours, who had spent 2.5 years of her life in the basement of the city that we liberated. HORNE's a great company for a vet to work for because it's going to appeal to the values that you bring. HORNE's a value-based organization. God, family, gratitude, serve. The other thing that's going to appeal to you is HORNE has a mission where you're going to help people in communities. So you're going to do something that's important and that's going to last beyond you. You're going to like working at HORNE because you're going to have a wide lane to do what needs to be done, to display the initiative that you have. You're going to get guidance, you're going to get supervision, you're going to get the top cover, but you're going to be able to do what needs to be done.
If a team member or a military veteran is looking for opportunities to serve, that's founded on teamwork, that realizes that a team is much stronger than individuals, then I'd say HORNE is a great place for you to look.
The nation's power grid is vast, diverse, and increasingly more complex to manage and maintain. Meeting the challenge is Siemens Energy, Inc., whose long track record of hiring veterans assures success by providing a wide range of professional services for complex utility construction projects.
My name is Neil Wharton, Field Service Engineer with Siemens Energy.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Batson, and I am a Field Service Engineer.
My name is Rich Vorbert. I'm the President of Siemens Energy for North America.
Fueling the global energy transition is a significant task with substantial growth potential, contributing more than 300,000 jobs in the United States in recent years. Nearly 10% of this workforce consists of veterans, prompting this energy giant to actively seek more skilled contributors.
Siemens Energy is an energy transition company. So we supply equipment to power companies that allows them to create the power to put it onto the grid. I'm very passionate about what we do as Siemens Energy because what we do matters. We keep the lights on, and every day we're creating a reliable grid. We're also taking existing power plants, making them much better for the environment.
Power generation is something that we will always need. You're always going to want to charge your phones. You're always going to want to turn the lights on. And being a part of that is amazing.
I love this stuff. Honestly, the idea of being met with a challenge and coming up with a solid engineering solution, and that's something to feel good about. We're doing something very important here. We're in power generation industry, and we're making sure that our customers can count on us to keep these machines running day in and day out as intended.
Our veteran sense of pride is evident. Both Siemens Energy and the Armed Forces have tapped into these bedrock values, producing not only the greatest armed forces in the world, but also one of the fastest growing and formidable energy companies ever imagined.
My military experience has really set me up for this job. The work ethic I learned in the military has definitely translated over into the civilian work ethic.
So we really like veterans at Siemens Energy. They hold a lot of the same values as we do, a lot of the same work skills. And when they're ready to move out and move into the private sector, we've got jobs for them.
But transitioning from the military to the civilian sector can be a tricky path to walk for many of our military heroes.
I was 17 years old, and my mother signed a waiver allowing me to enlist on the delayed entry program.
I was 19 years old when I joined, and I joined the Navy. So in August, I went to see a recruiter. I was very nervous. It was unlike anything I'd ever done before. So we went to the recruiter just to see how I scored and what jobs I would be able to take. That's when I scored way higher. My recruiter was like, wait a minute, we need to get you scoped out to see if you qualify for nuclear duty. So I ended up passing the test, and I got in, and I became an electrician's mate nuclear from then on.
After going to college and earning my commission, I started off in several engineering jobs, auxiliaries officer, electrical officer, eventually working my way up to chief engineer.
So transitioning out of the military was something I was excited about, and the thing I didn't realize was how lonely it can be because you're surrounded by people always. I did have a little bit of a rough time at first.
You've got to kind of deinstitutionalize yourself. You've known when to wake up, what clothes to wear, and when to eat. And that's pretty regimented, and when you think about it, for 20 years doing that, and then to transition to, hey, it's up to you what you want to do today.
Luckily, the freedom to choose led these vets and thousands of others to Siemens Energy, where an energizing future awaits.
Growth within North America is off the charts right now. Looking into my crystal ball, by 2050, there's some scenarios that say the grid's going to double in size. We've seen other scenarios that say triples in size, and other scenarios that'll say quadruple. So I think it's anybody's guess right now, but it's clearly going to increase.
I really want to be in a role where I get to look out for people and look out for the equipment that they're working on and maintain customer relationships. I believe that safety is what allows us to go home after work, and quality is what gets us invited back.
Siemens Energy, making tomorrow different today.
We all rely on the success of global trade, whether it's transporting temperature-controlled vaccines, locomotives to Peru, or wind turbine blades to Turkey. DHL Global Forwarding is the leader in transportation and logistics. They see adding transitioning veterans to their team as a vital part of their success moving forward.
My name is Robert Reiter. I'm the CEO of DHL Global Forwarding here in the US, based out of Miami. The US for us is a team of 3,000 forwarding experts, and we are maintaining a global network in 220 geographies around the world.
My name is Brian Ramsey. I work for Strategic Accounts, DGF Seattle. As far as my military time altogether, time served is 30 years.
My name is John Nguyen. I am 27 years old, born and raised in Houston, Texas. I am currently in the Army Reserves, stationed in Huntsville, Texas, with 242 Quartermaster Company.
Our world depends on logistics. Since 1969, DHL has been connecting people and improving lives. As a true global leader in logistics and shipping, with over 600,000 employees, globally supporting all industries and sectors.
Our customer promise is to always deliver reliable, flexible, yet efficient solutions to our customers by our team of experts. DHL is a global leader in logistics. Our vision is to become the logistics company for the world. Our mission is excellence simply delivered. Our guiding principles, respect and results. Our first bottom line is to be an employer of choice. We need engaged people to deliver excellent service to our customers. So ultimately, we want to be a great place to work for everybody. The experience over many years has shown that the skills that the vets acquired during their service really very well match with what we are looking for in our industry. And we are really very much committed finding them a long-term career in our very much safety-driven, ethical and welcoming environment.
I've been at DHL 2.5 years. I process import and export shipments. We make sure parts get overseas to build the planes that a lot of people fly in now.
So the Next Gen IP training program consists of 6 teammates of mine, co-workers, where we go through commercial, we go through tendering, we go through operations, HSE, chartering, ocean freight, controlling, SABIC, and digital.
My first deployment was Desert Shield, Desert Storm, like beginning of my military career. I was with the unit who actually cleared the road for us to go into Iraq.
Currently right now I'm at 92 Sierra, which is a shower and laundry specialist. Pretty much we go into wartime, peacetime, and humanitarian support where we provide showers and laundry. If the people that are on security detail aren't doing their jobs, a lot of people could lose their lives.
I think the hardest transition with that was maybe structure that I was used to. So military structure is a bit different than civilian structure. So I had to kind of adapt to that. That's one thing I would tell someone who's transitioning to, take that time to take care of self.
DHL meshes very well with the Army. because they have 3 bottom lines that I also value in the Army as well, which is investment of choice, provider of choice, and employer of choice. What that means is that the DHL, the senior management team, they worry about the employees. They want to make a great working environment for people that are working in DHL, and same with the Army.
We provide secure employment in an environment that people enjoy working. We give our employees the necessary freedom and the culture to think long term.
Because they've given me the opportunity to learn a lot of things, and actually there's space for you to grow in the company if you have the motivation to do it.
DHL has treated me very well. In all the companies that I've ever been to, I see myself working at DHL for the full 20 years and beyond.
To learn more about great career opportunities for veterans at DHL Global Forwarding, visit the link below.
Great to see that after sacrificing so much to military service, today's veterans have found careers where they've been able to shine. I'm Montel Williams. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Military Makeover Operation Career. We'll see you next time.